Are your eyes slowly growing dimmer even with glasses on? Did you know that 3 tiny seeds could help protect your vision after 60 naturally? And what if the secret to preventing cataracts and retinal damage was already sitting in your kitchen? Hi there. Let me ask you something personal. Have your eyes been feeling a bit tired lately? Maybe a little dry? Do you find yourself squinting more often, even when the lighting's just fine? Maybe reading the mail takes more effort than before, or the faces of people you love look just slightly out of focus. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. What you're noticing isn't sudden, and it isn't your imagination. It's more like a quiet fading, like the way sunlight turns to dusk gently, gradually. And behind that slow shift is one of the most delicate parts of your entire body, your retina. It's this thin, light-sensitive layer at the very back of your eye. It's what lets you read a book, recognize a face, enjoy a sunset, or catch the sparkle in your grandchild's eyes. But here's something we rarely talk about. After the age of 60, and even more so after 70, your retina becomes more vulnerable. It starts struggling with things like inflammation, poor circulation, oxidative stress. And because your retina has no pain receptors, it doesn't cry out when something's wrong. Instead, you just start noticing. Noticing that words look fuzzier, that glare from headlights is harder to ignore, that the world just seems a little less crisp. And with that, confidence can fade. Independence feels a little shakier. But here's the good news. There are natural, gentle ways to nourish your vision starting today. No medications, no surgeries, just a quiet daily habit, involving a few powerful seeds that protect your eyes from within. And today, I'll walk you through the top 3 seeds that truly make a difference and how to use them. 1. Chia Seeds, the gentle ally for aging eyes. Let's begin with the first of 3 gentle allies for your aging eyes. Tiny, humble, and often overlooked, the chia seed. You might have seen chia seeds floating in trendy health drinks or scattered over a bowl of oatmeal. They look like nothing more than little specks, but those specks hold a quiet power. Because packed inside each tiny seed is a treasure of nutrients that deeply support your eyes, especially the part that matters most, your retina. Chia seeds are among the richest plant-based sources of omega-3 fatty acids, particularly ALA, alpha-linolenic acid. These omega-3s are known to reduce inflammation in the retina and help improve circulation in the fragile network of tiny blood vessels behind your eye. And that's not just a bonus, it's essential. As we grow older, our blood flow slows. And when your retina doesn't receive enough oxygen, antioxidants, or hydration, it begins to suffer quietly, sometimes without you noticing until the damage is done. But omega-3s help keep that nourishment flowing. And chia seeds offer more than just healthy fats. They're also a surprising source of lutein and zeaxanthin, 2 powerful antioxidants that shield your retina from oxidative stress and light-related damage. These are the very same nutrients that companies bottle and sell in pricey vision supplements. But in chia seeds, you get them naturally, 1 spoonful at a time. And there's another gift chia seeds offer. When you soak them in water, they form a soft, gel-like coating. That gel might seem like a fun texture, but for your body, it's soothing. It can help support the health of your tear film, improve eye moisture, and offer relief if you've been struggling with dryness or irritation. For many older adults, this natural hydration makes a real difference, especially after hours of reading, screen time, or exposure to dry air. So, with just a simple addition to your morning yogurt or smoothie, Chia seeds can quietly become a trusted daily ally in protecting your eyesight. A real story, a simple shift. Let me tell you about Marie, a 75-year-old woman I spoke with not long ago. She used to wake up with red, itchy eyes and a constant need for eye drops. She wasn't a fan of supplements and didn't want to rely on medications for everything. So we started small. Just 1 teaspoon of chia seeds added to her breakfast oatmeal every morning. That was it. After 3 weeks, she told me something that stuck with me. She said, "I don't know if it's magic, but my eyes feel awake again." Her optometrist even noticed less irritation and redness around the retina. It wasn't a miracle. It was consistency, a quiet change that made a lasting difference. How to start with chia safely. If you're thinking of trying chia seeds, here's what you need to know. Start small. Begin with 1 teaspoon a day and drink plenty of water. Chia absorbs liquid like a sponge, so it's important to stay hydrated. You can stir it into oatmeal, blend it into a smoothie, or make a gentle chia tonic by soaking it in warm water and sipping it slowly in the morning. And if you're on blood thinners or blood pressure medications, be sure to check with your doctor first. Chia is natural, but like anything, it can affect each person differently. 2. Flax seeds, the silent guardian of sharp vision. If chia seeds help nourish and hydrate your retina, then flax seeds step in as a quiet but powerful protector of something even more vital, your macula. Now, what exactly is the macula? It's a tiny structure, no bigger than a pinhead, sitting right in the center of your retina. But don't let its size fool you. This little spot controls the clarity of your central vision, the part that lets you see detail. Think about the moments that matter most. The lines that form the smile on your grandchild's face. The words in your favorite novel, clear and crisp. The measurements scribbled on an old family recipe card, worn but priceless. All of that, the beauty in the small, the joy in the details, comes from a healthy macula. But here's the truth. After age 70, this delicate area becomes increasingly vulnerable. Years of exposure to light, oxidative stress, and slowing circulation take their toll. And when the macula begins to weaken, life can start to blur. Reading the newspaper becomes a strain. Driving may feel more uncertain. Even recognizing faces, something so deeply human, starts to take more effort than it should. That's where flax seeds come in. Small and unassuming, they don't make a fuss. But inside, they're rich in ALA omega-3 fatty acids, the same kind that nourish and stabilize the tissues around the macula. Flax seeds also contain lignans, which are powerful plant compounds that support antioxidant activity and hormonal balance, 2 things that help preserve vision over time. What's beautiful about flax seeds is that they offer all this support in such a simple, approachable form. Whether you blend them into a smoothie, stir them into oatmeal, or sprinkle them over salad, a single spoonful each day can quietly serve as a shield for your macula. They're not flashy, they don't demand attention, but for aging eyes, flax seeds are the silent guardian that helps keep the world in focus. What makes flax seeds special for eye health? Like chia, flax seeds are rich in ALA, the plant-based omega-3 that calms inflammation. But flax has a secret weapon. It contains even more ALA per gram, making it an extra strong ally in protecting aging eyes. This anti-inflammatory power helps nourish photoreceptor cells in your macula, the cells responsible for color, detail, and contrast. When those cells get inflamed or undernourished, your vision starts to dim, almost like someone turned down the sharpness on your TV. But flax doesn't stop at omega-3s. It also contains lignans, rare and powerful antioxidants that work like firefighters, neutralizing the free radicals that slowly wear down your eye tissues. This means stronger blood vessels, better circulation, and a defense against long-term damage from light exposure. And here's something many people never hear. Your gut health and your eye health are deeply connected. When the gut is inflamed or out of balance, the body's overall inflammation rises, including in the eyes. Flax seeds contain soluble fiber that feeds good gut bacteria. And when your gut is thriving, your eyes often feel the difference too. A real example, a gentle shift in clarity. Let me share the story of Mr. Raymond, a 74-year-old retired school principal. For years, he struggled with red, sensitive eyes, especially while driving at dusk or walking through grocery store aisles with bright lights. He told me it felt like everything had a glare, like the world had too much shine and not enough focus. We didn't overhaul his diet. We simply added 1 tablespoon of freshly ground flax seed to his morning yogurt. After about a month, he came back with a quiet smile and said, "I'm not squinting as much anymore. My eyes feel calmer. And strangely enough, my digestion feels smoother too." At his next eye checkup, his ophthalmologist noticed reduced irritation around the macula. Again, no miracle. Just one consistent habit, one quiet change. How to use flax seeds correctly. If you're thinking of trying flax, there's one important rule. Always grind your flax seeds. Whole seeds pass through the body without being fully absorbed. It's like carrying treasure in a locked box. Unless you open it, you can't get the benefit. Use a coffee grinder at home or buy pre-ground flax seeds, but make sure to store them in the refrigerator to preserve the oils inside. Start with just a teaspoon a day. See how your body responds. If your digestion handles it well, you can increase to 1 tablespoon. And as always, if you're taking hormone-sensitive medications or blood thinners, talk to your doctor first. Flax is gentle, but it still interacts with your body in real ways. The best part? Flax seeds are so easy to use. You don't need a new recipe or a new routine. Just sprinkle them into your cereal, your oatmeal, your soup, or even your pancake mix. You won't even taste them, but your eyes will feel the care. 3. Sunflower seeds, a quiet source of comfort for tired eyes. Now let's turn to one final seed, a seed that might seem ordinary at first glance. You've probably had it before, maybe during a baseball game, a summer road trip, or simply as a light afternoon snack. But tucked inside this familiar little shell is something quietly powerful, something your aging eyes may be longing for more than you realize. I'm talking about sunflower seeds. At first, they don't look like much. No bright colors, no superfood labels, just a handful of small seeds, maybe a little salty, maybe a little crunchy. But here's the thing. If you've ever found yourself rubbing your eyes by mid-afternoon, or if you've noticed that blurry, tired feeling after dinner when reading starts to feel like work, then these seeds might hold more comfort than you'd expect. Sunflower seeds are one of nature's richest sources of vitamin E, a fat-soluble antioxidant that plays a unique role in protecting your eyes from the inside out. Vitamin E helps reduce oxidative stress in the eyes, which is one of the main culprits behind age-related vision decline. That stress builds up slowly over time, especially from years of exposure to sunlight, screen time, and daily wear and tear. But it doesn't just stop at protection. Vitamin E also helps support the integrity of the eye's outer surface, especially the tear film. That's the thin, delicate layer that keeps your eyes lubricated, comfortable, and protected from dryness and irritation. And when that layer weakens, we feel it. That gritty sensation when blinking, that uncomfortable burning when the air is dry, that fatigue that seems to settle into our vision even before the day is done. A small handful of sunflower seeds won't erase those sensations overnight. But when eaten regularly, they can gently support the tissues and systems that keep your eyes calm and well lubricated. They offer quiet comfort, no big claims, no flash, just real nourishment, delivered naturally. So the next time you reach for a snack, consider these little seeds. They might be exactly what your eyes have been asking for without saying a word. Why vitamin E matters for vision. Over 70. Vitamin E is a powerful antioxidant that defends your retina from oxidative stress, the gradual rusting process that breaks down tissues over time. It's especially important if you spend time in the sun, around bright lights, or in front of digital screens. Without enough vitamin E, your eye tissues become vulnerable to damage, especially in the macula, the very center of your sharp vision. But with sunflower seeds, you're not getting synthetic supplements. You're getting real, whole food support in the most natural form your body can recognize. And it doesn't stop there. Sunflower seeds also contain healthy fats, the kind that help keep your eyes lubricated and your tear film stable, which is essential if you're dealing with dry, irritated eyes. The power of minerals for tiny blood vessels. But there's more. Sunflower seeds offer magnesium and selenium, two minerals that help relax and open the tiny blood vessels in your retina. Think of it like a country road after a rainstorm. If the road is open and smooth, nutrients and oxygen can flow where they're needed. But if the road is tight or blocked, your eyes suffer quietly. That's what these minerals help prevent, allowing gentle, steady circulation to reach the very back of your eyes, where your vision is rooted. A story of subtle change. Let me tell you about Joyce, a 79-year-old woman I worked with recently. Joyce still drives herself to her weekly church choir practice, but she noticed that by evening, her vision would go foggy. Her eyes felt heavy, like something was pulling behind them. She worried it might be something serious. Instead of overwhelming her with changes, we made just one adjustment. She added a tablespoon of unsalted sunflower seeds to her afternoon snack, sprinkled over Greek yogurt, with a few fresh berries. After 3 weeks, she came back smiling. "The tightness is gone," she said. "I can drive at dusk again without squinting or rubbing my eyes." Nothing drastic, no medications, just real food given time to do its quiet work. How to start with sunflower seeds safely. If you're thinking of trying sunflower seeds, here are a few gentle suggestions. Choose unsalted shelled seeds, especially if you're watching your sodium or have high blood pressure. If you have dental issues or a sensitive digestive system, consider grinding them up or blending them into smoothies or baked goods. And as always, start with a small amount. Just a tablespoon a few times a week is enough to begin supporting your eyes. This isn't about perfection. It's about creating space in your daily life for small things that matter. Sunflower seeds are simple, inexpensive, and familiar, but they hold more value than we often give them credit for. They're a form of nourishment, a form of care, a reminder that sometimes the smallest habits offer the greatest comfort. 4, 3 seeds, 1 gentle routine, a clearer tomorrow. So now you've met the 3 tiny seeds that offer powerful protection for your eyes. Chia for moisture and retina health. Flax for macular support and anti-inflammatory power. Sunflower for hydration, circulation, and antioxidant defense. Each one supports your vision in a slightly different way. Together, They offer a gentle but meaningful layer of care, the kind that builds slowly, like sunlight after dawn. But here's something important to remember. You don't need to eat all 3 seeds every day. You don't need a perfect diet, or a strict plan, or a kitchen full of new routines. All you need is to choose one small, loving act each week that tells your eyes, I'm still here. I still care. Because after 70, your eyes aren't just aging, they're asking for help. That extra strain when you read the mail, that dryness after lunch, that glare on the windshield at dusk. Those aren't random annoyances, they're signals, quiet requests for kindness. And the beautiful thing is, you can respond not with fear, not with expensive pills, but with food. Real, whole, healing food. A spoonful stirred into oatmeal, a sprinkle on salad, a handful beside your cup of tea. These aren't just seeds, they're signals. They say you haven't given up. They say you still value your independence. They say, I'm still in this with my body, one choice at a time. It's never too late to care. One of my favorite conversations came from a man named Albert, 81 years old. He said, I thought my blurry vision was just the price of getting older. I didn't think I could do anything about it. But all we did was add ground flax to his breakfast 3 times a week and sunflower seeds to his lunch salad. After a month, his words changed. I feel like I have more control again. I don't dread reading the paper anymore. That's the shift we're after. Not perfection, not youth, just hope and steady improvement. So here's my challenge for you, right now. Look at what you're already eating. Find one place, just one, where you can add chia, flax, or sunflower seeds this week. Make it yours. Make it simple. Make it real. And if this video helped you feel a little more informed, a little more empowered, then don't keep it to yourself. Subscribe to this channel because every week we bring you natural, science-backed advice to help you stay strong, independent, and well, especially after 60. Click that like button if something here spoke to you. And leave a comment below, tell us. Have you tried these seeds? What's changed for you? Your story might be exactly what someone else needs to hear to begin. And if there's someone you love, a parent, a friend, a neighbor, someone who's quietly struggling with dry or fading vision, share this video with them. Because health isn't just about being perfect, it's about being present. One choice, one moment, one spoonful at a time. Take care of your eyes, take care of yourself, and we'll see you again soon.